Brad, talking about time, you started your career off working for Lorne Michaels and Saturday Night Live. How does SNL, after 40 years, remain fresh and keep going on for so long?
God, we've talked about a lot of the answers to that question. So first of all, it starts with Lorne Michaels, and I was his assistant, and I worked with him, and he, to me, is the Yankees. He keeps putting a championship team on the field. And he is the godfather of modern comedy, and there are few people like him before, there will be few people like him ever again. And somehow, the Yankees keep putting a championship team together year after year after year. My beloved Blue Jays, not as fortunate, right? So the management team of the Yankees somehow can do it every year. The management team for the Blue Jays can't. Lorne Michaels is the Yankees. He puts championship teams on the field, and then they all graduate, and they become free agents, and they go do movies. And then somehow, he builds it up again. He gets a whole new, he's got a great farm system, and the new team comes in, and he builds it up again. So it starts with Lorne and being the Yankees and being able to consistently put a team on the field. And then it also comes from that thing we've been talking about, the leadership at the top that just pushes them and allows them the license to go try shit. Go try stuff, and don't be afraid to fail. And get after it. And there's a little format of how that show comes together every week, where around all of the craziness, there's something that happens Monday, there's something that happens Tuesday, there's structure Monday to Saturday, and in around that, people are staying up till 3 in the morning, drinking and having fun.
It's also timely, right? So It has an opportunity to make real-time commentary on what's happening in the world, which gives it an immediate relevance that most other shows.
But to break it out even larger for you and the audience, why for SNL, 60 Minutes, Doctor Who, why are those basically the only shows that have gone on for decades? What is it about those shows?
Well, I can speak to Doctor Who. As I mentioned, it's a 55-year-old franchise. We're now on our 13th Doctor. But it's a show that literally has regeneration built into the DNA of the show. The show is made to reinvent itself every few seasons with the advent of a new doctor, a new companion, some of the core characters, and it has permission to reinvent itself for the time that it's in. There's a huge curiosity factor every time there's a new doctor. So we can kind of eventize the programming every few cycles. And then to go to Brad's Yankee analogy, I think it has the type of fandom that's similar to like a big sports franchise. It's been 55 years, the same way people in New York grow up as Yankee fans and they're wearing a Yankee onesie because their parents are. Or I grew up in Detroit, so sadly I'm a Detroit Lions fan because my parents were. People literally grow up as Doctor Who fans because they have that legacy fandom from their parents. So it's kind of the ultimate gift for a TV network.